Boom! Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the October 2nd edition of Morning Mindset. I'm your host, Todd. Woo! It was a chilly one out there this morning, folks. I will tell you that. If this is your first time here or your long time here, this is what I need from you. Who you are, where you're from, what's in your cup, and what the weather is like in your area. Like 45 degrees outside. It was chilly taking the kids to school today. I think it's supposed to get up to like 75, 77. It's supposed to get to like high 70s today, October 2nd. Gotta love it. And then I need your 5 things. What are 5 things that you are going to accomplish today? So what's in the cup? Coffee. Kicking it, coffee. Coffee. That's what we're rocking with this morning. Already had some energy drink. I'll get back into that. And then what are our 5 things? Temporary tattoos. We got quite a bit of temporary tattoos that need to go out today. So we got that. We've got DTF. We've got shirts that need to be pressed. I've got invoicing that needs to get done. And I've got meetings. So we've got our regular mentorship call, which is from 9:30 to 10:30. And then we have open office hours, which is from 11 to 3. But also at 11, I have a call with an ads manager to kind of go for some ad sets. So I will set up the office hours, and then if somebody gets in, then we'll make them a host so I can jump over to that meeting. So we've got a busy day today. And then all this topic today, hey, we're October 2nd. You know what that means? We're in the fourth quarter. So we're going to talk about fourth quarter, how to set yourself up for some success for that. I've got some notes in here that we'll get into some do's and don'ts of it, and I'd love to hear yours because, hey, remember, without you guys, this is nothing. So I need you guys to participate in this. So Renee, good morning to you. 49 in glorious Chicagoland. The way to 76 on October 2nd, right? Yeah, like 40s in the morning, 70s. It's when does it become the new norm? I don't know. I just want fall. Like we had a couple nice days, but with the wind. Water on the bottle, coffee getting ready to brew. Barb, good morning to you. North Central Minnesota, 52. Windy and cloudy, hot tea in the cup, 5 things, invoicing, quotes, designs to create, digitizing to fix, and work on the business. Hi, Barb from Renee. Jenny checking in. Morning room. It's chilly, 50 degrees outside right now. Water in the cup. Tim, good morning to you from Toledo with Hexus Energy Drink. Going to need this day. Ooh, you got a busy day, Tim. Busy day. Tim, I don't know if you got my email. Transfers should be there today. Let's cross our fingers that UPS does their job. Transfers in your hand today. And Tim got a new toy. So hopefully Tim talks about his new toy over in our mentorship community today. Hi, Renee. Lucky we're headed to about 70 today. Barb, you're fine with the little cooler temperatures. It needed to be warm. Morning, Jenny and Tim. Hi, Jenny and Tim from Barb. Tim's big things for today is to get this printer up and running and hat order at the same time. Also need to work on pumpkin run shirt design. Shirt designs, lots to do. You'll get that printer up. It's like once it's set up, there's not a real big thing to the thing that you're going to figure out the most is pressure settings. And that's it for cutting. Like that's the big thing with those is just nailing that in because it could be different. I think like on a new blade, everything all in, I think we're at like a 50-60 pressure on most materials. Then it goes up on the thicker ones, but adding cut lines, doing stuff like that print, you'll get it in no time. Oh, and Barb likes the neon green on the sapphire blue. I like it too. I wondered if I should have did it in white, but I think black looks good. But yeah, I like this one too. In fact, I grabbed the sweatshirt to put on. It was the sapphire one from the other day. Is it the sapphire one? Is that what color we decided that was? And I was like, I just wore that one on Tuesday, threw it on. So threw this one on this morning. So I made sure to change it. Hey, got it. Sweet. Cindy, good morning. It's 46 out, right? It's cold. I'm drinking pistachio latte protein coffee. 5 things embroider, all things, towels, aprons, blankets, key fobs, and mug rugs. I love this time of year. It is fourth quarter time, isn't it? Laura, good morning from Minnesota. Hi, Laura. What part of Minnesota? What part of Minnesota? Barb's in Minnesota. And I finally got all the software going. I think it's simple. You'll get it, and then you'll be like, oh, yeah, it'll become second nature for it. So with it being October, we're in fourth quarter. We will start seeing all of our holiday stuff come up. So we got a list. I got a list of things, just a couple things, and I want to hear your do's and don'ts for this coming holiday because, as an apparel decorator, some businesses are made or broke in these next 2 months. And I say these next 2 months because you got October, November, December. How much of December can we really count? And that's going to be the first thing, is setting those clear deadlines. So when are your deadlines set? If you have not set those, make sure to set those. If you are if you are a person who offers things for Christmas. So if you're dealing with shipping issues, December 10th through the 12th, depending, and it all comes down to how long it takes you to produce things. If you're able to produce things in and out, your times can, your cutoff days can end. But typically, the 10th through the 12th of December, cutoff days for things that needs to ship out. For local customers, maybe the 15th through the 17th, a lot of this is going to depend on your workload and schedules for shipping and how things work. So you want to make sure that you have that set up there. Also, make sure that you have your rush fees in order, right? Make sure you have your timeline. So if you're typically a 7 to 10 business day or 5 to 7 business day, you need to make sure that you have those rush fees for people that need it faster than your typical turnaround time. That way, they know what they're getting into. Make those fees percentage based on the order, not a dollar amount, because a dollar amount, hey, it pays the same whether it's $1,000 order or a $10 order. If it's a percentage based, the more the order is, the more you get paid for the rush fee. So that's tip 2. So 1, set your Christmas deadlines. 2, make sure you have your rush fees in place. 3, inventory. Make sure if it's products that you're using and you're going to consistently use them, that the inventory is there for it. Now, I don't know if you know this, but there is a strike going on the East Coast. And so we're not going to get things, they said for every day it's down, it's going to add 7 to 10 day backlog. So we're on day 2. So that's, 14 to 20 days. So think about that. If you have stuff coming in from, and that comes across the Atlantic, then it's something to be, thinking about. Is that still going to get here? We do get some products in from Europe. We're going to run into an issue with it. So be mindful of where you're ordering your products from. If you have a local warehouse here, hey, they could run into shipping issues too. So order early, order often to make sure that you have all of your inventory that you need. So far we've got our cutoff date set. We've got our rush fee set. We're going to double check our inventory to make sure that everything is good to go there. And then I think one of the biggest things is going to be simplifying your customization. So what does that mean? A lot of us do ornaments this time of year. Now you can offer a custom ornament, but still have it templated. And what does that mean is I have a template that can be used the same for everybody, but then the customization or the personalization part of it is they're adding their name to it. So here's font selections, here's whatever we can put on it. So the template's the same, and you can just put it in here. This stops a lot of the back and forth on what do I need for this? What do I need for that? Yep, here's what we're offering for Christmas. Here's our 5, 7, 10, whatever designs that we're going to offer. These are the parts that are customizable for it that you can personalize, and that'll help you speed up your production of things. So, when we look at how we set it all up, because we want to be fast, we want to be efficient, we want to make money, and the way that we do that is by saving time. So, we've got our deadline set. We've got our rush fees taken care of. We know we're good on inventory, and we're going to offer that we're going to offer those template-based designs, so that way it's good to go there. Is that right? So I'm just going to go make sure I got it. Deadline, yep. Rush, yep. Inventory, yep. Template, yep. And prepare. That's the thing is, how long stuff takes you. Make sure that you are preparing yourself accordingly. If it's going to take you 3 minutes to do a standard ornament, okay, can I do multiple ornaments at a time to bring that time down? Do I really need it? Go through your procedures so that way you can set yourself up for success. When you are pressing, for us, we'll press a bunch of light things at the same time. So same temperature setting, same pressure setting, same time setting. So that way we can just run through them all. So do it in bulk, so that way you can able to be more efficient with that. Okay, so those are the do's. Everybody, what do you think of the do's? Are we good on the do's? Do you need any more? What are your do's besides those ones? And while you're doing that, we're going to check back in here. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you. 77 there in Florida. That's what our high is going to be today. Northern Minnesota. Brainerd, right? Did I get that? Brainerd. Laura, up in my part of the state, I'm located in Walker. Look at that. I have a Bacchus Addy. We're neighbors. I don't know what a Bacchus Addy is. I don't know what that is. Nice to meet you. Look at that. Um, and Jeff's morning, all 55 in Northern Kentucky. No drink. You need a drink, Jeff. Probably booze too. 5 things, Control C, Control V. That's about normal for Jeff anymore, right? Hi, Chuck, Jeff, and Cindy from Barb. And morning, Barb, from Jeff. And how cool that Barb, Laura. How cool is that, Barb and Laura? Hi, Jeff, Chuck, and Cindy. Oh, yeah, everybody's getting checked in here. So those are the 5 for dues. Okay. Now, here's going to be our 5 don'ts. This is going to be the biggest one. Ignoring supply chain issues. We just talked about inventory. We need to pay attention to our supply chains. We need to, if we're ordering from, say, JP Plus, JDS, any place that we're ordering things from, reach out to them and say, hey, do you have a comfortable supply of things? I saw Richardson set something out, not like they ever have stock anyway, right? Let's just put that out there. But that they are going to run into stock issues because of the strike that's going on. So reach out to them and say, hey, are you going to have any problems with this? Is there anything I need to be concerned about? Because maybe you need to buy more than what you typically would this time of year. Maybe you buy it later in the end of the month or something. But if there's going to be issues, be ahead of that. Don't forget to keep an eye on shipping delays. Storms. There was parts of the South that we're still having shipping issues too because they're not able to get to them. Now, that is not our fault. That is not the shipper's fault. It's a weather-related event. So things happen with that. So for us, we have to be mindful of, when things are shipping out, how are they going? Are there storms coming, as winter gets here? Because, I know we're just in fall, but fall in the Midwest means it's 70 today and 40 tomorrow with snow. That's how it's going to be. We've had 80 degrees on Halloween, and we've had 3 inches of snow on Halloween, and this is all in the last 4 or 5 years. So anything can happen at any time. So just be mindful that, when we have storms coming, that, production could slow, that things, trucks might not go out. So, we try and be that buffer with it. So pay attention to that, shipping delays, shipping costs. We know that there's going to be an increase in shipping. I think Pirate Ship just put out what USPS is going to do, and some are staying the same, some are going out. So be mindful of any of the shipping things. We talked about your rush fees. So listen, if you don't have rush fees, I don't know why you don't, because you want to make sure that you're not undercharging yourself. Why are you, if you're not charging a rush fee, explain to me how somebody who ordered in October and said, hey, yeah, I'm cool with your turnaround time. Everything's good. We got plenty of time for this, and they paid for it, that, they planned out for it. You have somebody that orders and they want it tomorrow. Like, hey, this person planned for it and we're ease. This person didn't. So this person needs to be charged more. It's a rush fee. Things happen. That's just part of it. You need to make sure that because rush, when you're doing rush jobs, longer hours, it's more stressful. There's the potential for screw ups or more because you are under that tight deadline with pressure. So make sure that if you're doing that you're going to charge accordingly for it. If you start to run into issues, don't overpromise on turnaround time. We've ran into some logistical issues that we have worked through with DTF transfers, and typically most things were going out within the next business day. You ordered yesterday, it's going to go out today. Well, we had a lot of things going on in the last 2 weeks, and right now we're saying, the 2 to 4 business days, for your order to ship out. We're hoping that by today, everything falls back into place, but it could be here later this week. But we're setting that expectation. We got in a bind. We let people know. We changed it so that way they know here's the current turnaround time for it. When things go out faster, they always will go out faster. But I don't want to put ourselves in a position again where we do that, where we overpromise and underdeliver. So pay attention to your turnaround times. The other part of that is when you're setting up for those rush things, when you're setting up for any of that affects your turnaround times. So know what your schedule is, know what your workload is, how much you can take on, how much you can do, how much you can get done in any given day. So you can stay on top of making sure that you're meeting your deadlines for it. And something else is, so we went through, we've got shipping delays, supply chain issues, turnaround time, undercharging for rush jobs, and 5. This is going to be the big one. Custom orders. This is where template-based things come in so handy because I know we say charge a design fee, but I know a lot of people that don't. And when you're not charging that design fee, what happens? You can be stuck working on a design with 30 different variations of it and have 4 hours into it. And what happens? One shirt, you didn't make any money off that. So by setting up template-based things, by putting processes in place to be able to help with artwork, one of the things that has really helped us out this year is switching over to graphics flow. So that way they're able to, we're sending them a link here, go here and pick stuff out. There's what you have. Here's what we can do. We can change the colors. We can change the text, and that way it's template-based. It makes it easy for them to do. They're able to add to it, take away, whatever, but it frees up that time for us because custom work takes time. It just takes time. So be mindful of that. But I think it's it. I think that's it on there. The 5 do's, the 5 don'ts of it, and we can go more into depth on one of these. Maybe we'll have to start Tuesday with Todd back here again. Now that we got this week, football, baseball, and basketball are all going on. Football's just done. Baseball will be done this weekend. Our basketball practices from 7 to 8:30 at night, and these are for like 4th graders. So that made for a long night last night. I don't think I was still working because yesterday we had Bobcat Dash that we set up for and helped with. And then we had lunch on the lawn, and then we had our things that we had to do for work in the afternoon. Then we pushed right through all of that. Then we had practices. And then we ended up with basketball there at 7:00 last night, and I was still working with our printer to check in on orders, see where things were before and then we have a couple employees that are headed over to graphics GPX. GPX starts tomorrow, right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. GPX is this weekend in Indy, so if you're in that area, go check that out. So we are. It was just making sure we're on order with stuff. Some things that we had, redone, and some things that we needed, clarification on. New products that we were going to offer that we once again decided no, that we weren't going to. It was meet with the team. We're checking in with VAs. We're doing a lot that we can get done. And before we knew it, it didn't feel like the day stopped until about 10:00 last night, and that makes for a fun day. It really makes for a fun day. Let's see who we got here. And let's see. Morning, Renee from Jeff. And Renee says, I know I've been absent a lot lately. Where's Jerry? Jerry was on vacation. She just got back Monday, I think. It was Monday she just got back. I just talked to her on Monday. I think she was in a live last week, but she's been overall MIA. Vacation, man. She was down on vacation. Good morning to you, Sarah. Sorry I'm late for the show. 51 and sunny. Cold brew vanilla coffee in a cup. I don't know if I can do cold brew in the winter. It's winter time. Fall, winter, whatever. Jeff says, I'm doing my best to use Cuddle just to make my life easier. That way I can copy paste. Absolutely. Which, Jeff, that reminds me, Cuddle. I'm going to throw my affiliate link in here for Cuddle because why? Well, because we have an affiliate link with them. And with them, you can use our code. Let's see what it is, and they'll get 10% off. So let's go ahead and do this. I will copy this link address. And if you use the code FATDAD, you will save 10% on your first month. So we'll do that. Use the code FATDAD to save 10% on your first month. There. And Cuddle is a very template-based system, perfect for laser engravers, and you can do a lot with it. You can do, cut vinyl with it. It is super simple and easy to use, but there's the link. So just, right click, copy, paste, go there. And I'm telling you, I think it's only like $12, maybe $15 a month. Sell a couple ornaments, it pays for itself, and it is really one. And it's not a subscription where you're tied into it. So if you want to turn it off, turn it back on, go for it. You're able to do that. Let's see. Hi, Sarah from Barb, and Sarah's 5 things: taxes, order prints, wall graphics, organize, return to the Sandmar, continue open house, and WDBA trick or treats events. Waukesha Downtown Business Association trick-or-treat events. I bet that's what it is. I think I nailed it, that one. Morning Barb from Sarah. Renee, I think she just returned from Florida. She did. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Jeff, how are you liking Cuddle? Have you brought in any of your own designs to turn into templates? That's a great question. A great question, because I have not done that either. Good for Jerry. That's right. Everybody deserves a vacation. And Jeff says, I love Cuddle, to be honest. I have brought in a ton of my designs, required some research, but once I get the general idea, it was smooth sailing. Ooh, very, very nice. And Renee says, thanks, Jeff. Any recommendations on a specific videos you found helpful? Go to the Cuddle page, the Cuddle YouTube channel, YouTube page, it's YouTube channel. Toby has some videos over there showing how to do it. I'm almost positive that's where I saw him at. So go check out Cuddle's YouTube channel. Yeah, nailed it. Yeah, I had to think about it for a second. Just yep, their own YouTube video. It's good videos. You can copy one of their default ornaments into their editor and start taking it apart. Nailed that one with it. Okay, so with that, like I said, we've got a busy day. I need to get temporary tattoos going so I can get those printed out, so that way those can go out today. Some are overnight, some are 2-day, some are standard ones. DTF, we're still plugging away with that. We've got the meetings. We're just gonna we got request for a Halloween themed store, so we're gonna put that together and see what kind of things we can do up for that. And so we've got that, and invoicing. It's the 2nd, so I got to invoice people out from September still. I need to do it. I need to do it. The only way that gets done is if I get off here and go offer it and do it. You're welcome, Renee, anytime. Jeff says, I have 10 ornaments of mine in there so far. It requires effort to get it up and running. It will save so much time in the long run. Absolutely. Once you have it done, and that goes with anything that's a digital product, anything that is template based, sure, it may take you, let's say, 2 or 3 hours to set it up. But on a traditional one, let's say, if you do each one of them, takes you 5-10 minutes. Well, how many of those can you sell to then it makes sense off that? And that's the big thing, is spend the time on the templates now to save yourself, in the future. Spend the time now, so that way when business is picking up here in, the next couple months, you're able just to put things in there and done, and magic happens, because Cuddle is an amazing thing. One of the other ones, who else is running something? Creative Fabrica is running something for October. So I gotta go through my emails. I think JP Plus just ended something for September. I don't think they have anything currently going on for October, but Cuddle does have the 10% off there. Creative Fabrica has another month. So I will go through all of those and start making sure those are posted out so we can get it. Ooh, waiting on a new mirror and lens for my CO2, so I have some time until it arrives tomorrow. That's what you do. Go look at it today. Make up some designs. Start rocking and roll with it. All right, with that, you guys have an amazing day. We'll be back here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So we'll be back here Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're in our mentorship community, we'll start that call in just a little over half an hour, and office hours will be from 11 to 3. I'll get that set up, and then I got to take off. So everybody have a great day. We will see you back here Friday. Yeah, Friday. I don't know. They all run together. Peace, love, press on. We will see you then.